Hi guys, welcome back to Max Electronics, and in today's video we will be looking at this mystery box. Well, it's not actually a mystery box, it's sort of a mystery. I am guessing it is a little UPS for the modem. This is just a guess, I haven't been inside or anything, so it says it here. It's a power backup system module AUPS 810 12 volts 5 amps input, doesn't say output. Haven't googled it or anything, so on the sides, nothing on those sides, just the mounting brackets by the look of it, nothing on the back. And in the front we've got 12 volt output DC, 12 volt in DC, USB port DC on off, remote, I don't know if you can read it, says remote DC on off, and remote LAN. So I assume, this is my personal assumption, that you connect the power supply here, you connect your modem or router into here, and then if you lose power, that'll keep the power on. This is to remotely turn the power on or off, and I guess you can control it remotely via the LAN. And maybe USB, I don't know. We'll check this out. It's a very unusual USB port. It looks like USB mini, but it's not. It almost looks like it's an HDMI mini, but with not enough pins. I don't know, it's strange. Worst case scenario, I'll just replace that with a standard USB mini or micro USB. Let's get inside of it. Oh, there's the lights here as well, I missed that. So I guess that's power, that's under voltage and over voltage, maybe. I don't know. Definitely nothing on this side and definitely nothing in the front. Alright, let's get the screwdriver and get inside that box. Okay, here we go. So 2 screws in the back. Okay, all screws have been removed. Let's take this cover off and see what's inside. Alright, we've got a lithium-ion battery. I was for some reason expecting it to be lead acid, but no, well, lithium-ion is good. Probably needs to be repacked. It looks like almost a... Oh yeah, it's screwed in, so it looks like a laptop battery, but a mini version of it. So I'll probably have to repack that battery. Okay, the battery screws are removed. Let's pull it out. Yeah, check this out. Pretty much a laptop battery, but a mini version. And that's our UPS. We've got a little fuse, some dust. There is not much to it. Yeah, interesting. Let's remove the circuit board just to see what's on there. Screws are removed, and oh, of course, I have to remove it in the front as well. There are 2 nuts and a couple of DC remote connector screws. I haven't actually seen any of those plug-in ones with the screws. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's really cool. And we're just going to remove those 2. Here we go. That should come out now. Yep. And that's the UPS board. So what's the chip here? It's the Atmega PIC. Yes, it is PIC. And it is a PIC 18F97J60 microcontroller. We've got a little mini buzzer in there. Yeah. An unusual USB port. I'm going to Google a manual for it and see what it does. If it's a service USB port for something, you know, like updating the firmware or something, debugging, I'm not going to bother with it. If it's a USB port that you plug into your computer, then I might resolder it and just add a normal mini USB. Now you can actually clearly see. Let me show you the USB port. I had a cable somewhere. Actually, funny enough, I've just plugged it into normal mini USB and it works. But the difference is, well, it plugs in. I mean, I haven't plugged it in into computer. So the difference is usually that On the mini USB, those things are folded in, so you can see a lip here and then it folds inwards like that. That part is closed off. But this one is wide open. It's almost like Sony's RGB output, but not really. It's more like HDMI, micro HDMI. That's what they look like, this shape. Oh well, the USB mini works. That's a bonus. At least I don't have to replace the port. So let me Google some info on it, at least IP address, if it's got Ethernet, obviously. And we will take a look inside the battery. I have had a look at the manual, and it is a UPS backup, as obviously we expect it to be. 5 amps, it can be on for up to 140 minutes. This is a USB to control it for software, or you can do it over the Ethernet. Obviously on-off switch, so is the remote on-off switch. Those LEDs are actually status LEDs, so you've got the power LED, battery LED, and the discharging or charging LED. Well, we're done with that, so I'll put it back together. Let's have a look at the battery. I'm pretty sure it'd be dead. I'll have to crack it open and repack it. I assume it'd be lithium ions, probably cells. So yeah, I'll crack it open, we'll have a look inside, and I'll repack the battery. And then we'll test it out. Battery has been opened up, and just as expected, there's just a couple of 18650s in there, and a control board similar for a laptop. I think it probably is a standard laptop controller board. Let's see if there's any power in the cells themselves. So and we got 6 volts. So which means that they're 3 volts. Okay, so they may still be able to charge. Let's give that a go. I was about to put it back together. I've put the battery back together. I didn't glue it. I've put the Captain tape because I got a feeling that in future I'll have to repack it. And the tape will be just fine until I have to repack it anyway. So I was getting ready for the next shot when I assemble it and we test it and everything, and I've got my multimeter hooked up with a little barrel standard 5.5 by 2.1 plug, and on the input side it fits just well, almost. I need a wide one, but on the output it is too small, so it uses a smaller size. So I'll have to put a different barrel plugs. I've already got them ready here that fit. So I'll quickly replace those barrel plugs with the standard, and I'm going to have a little covers as well for them, so you could cover it up when it's not in use. I'm going to resolder those and put it back together, and again we're going to try it out. So I've replaced the ports, as you can see, with all those rubbery covers. The old ports are out. Here they are, pretty bulky and chunky. Really good ports. Heavy duty for sure, but the wrong size. Anyway, let's plug the power in, see if it turns on. Well, the light's on and it's charging the battery. Let's see if we can turn this off. Yep, that's off now. All right, and turn it back on. Okay, let's plug the multimeter and see if it will show us the power. So it's on now. We'll turn it off. And let's see. Yep, well, it's because it's off. So let's turn it on. 12 volts. And let's unplug the mains. Still 12 volts. So that's working well. Okay, let's plug it into the Ethernet. I've got the Ethernet cable here. And it's connecting. Let's see what happens if I unplug the mains. If they're, yep, that goes into UPS and the Ethernet's still working. All right. So we've got that hooked up. I'm just going to put it this way, I guess. Now let's go to a web browser, and the address of the modem, I believe it is 192.168.1140. Yep, here it is. Let me just zoom in. So you can see all the status of the UPS. You can change it, you can do email notification if you want. That's where you can toggle the UPS. So if I pay attention to the multimeter, and if I press that here, it turns it off. And we can turn it back on. Yep, that works fine. We've got OS shutdown as well. So if you click that, it's supposed to shut down the computer, I guess, when the UPS is down. Battery 1 is what we got installed. It's charging at 26%. The voltage is 7.4 volts. The current is charging at. Temperature and time remaining not used. I guess if I unplug it, let's try that. Yep. It is showing 0. I don't know why. It probably needs to calculate the load and everything. Yeah, okay. Plug that back in. There's a probability of more batteries. It says up to 4 batteries, but obviously there is no compartment to install them. That is it. Configuration is literally just the address. I don't know why they misspelled it. To enable and set up IP address and enable DHCP. That is it. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. My name is Max. If you have any suggestions, or maybe you didn't like something about this video, please comment below. I read all the comments. I will see you next time. My name is Max. Bye.